Welcome to the Principal's end of term message for Term 1. And welcome especially to Mount Scopus's newest addition, the Little Learners Room here at FKI, where our 2-year-old children, under the guidance of the wonderful staff, are learning about themselves, learning about the world, and learning about being Jewish. Scopus celebrated 70 years of outstanding Jewish education earlier this term. Exactly 70 years since we opened our doors on the 8th of February 1949. Students at all campuses, including some whose grandparents were students on day one, enjoyed special celebrations on the day, with further events planned for later this year. Year 9 students took their learning from the classroom to the Melbourne CBD during their week-long city site. The week allowed them to see and hear about the life of the city of Melbourne and investigate issues of social equity, including inclusion, culture, disadvantage, and livability. Junior primary students learned important lessons on internet use during a workshop run by the Cyber Safety Project. Students discussed how to protect their passwords and their online identity, and the importance of not talking to strangers over social media. Our Year 6 students worked hard to prepare workshops on character strengths and dispositions, showing wonderful examples as they presented to our younger students. Year 8 Design Technology students undertook a carbon-neutral walking tour to explore Melbourne's architecture, design and planning as part of their Design a Sustainable Home unit. Faculty representatives from all the leading universities of our state visited and spoke to our Years 11 and 12 students about a number of undergraduate courses on offer for students once they complete their VCE. The 2019 musical Wicked rose to new heights as the untold story of the Witches of Oz unfold in and up here above Emerald City. The production was filled with energy and passion and featured extravagant staging and a magical score. Cast, crew, orchestra, costumes and makeup, backstage or front of house, each and every student in the show gained enormous satisfaction from their involvement. Congratulations to Hillel on winning the Secondary House Swimming Carnival for 2019. And well done to all our swimmers who competed in the EISM Division 1 Swimming Carnival and the Champion of Champions Carnival held at MSAC. In EISM Summer Sport, half of our senior teams qualified for semi-finals and 5 teams won their way through to grand finals early next term. In Year 9, our girls tennis A won the premiership and our boys tennis A were runners-up.
And the winner of this year's House Athletics is Hillel!
Our Year 11s heard from presenters from the Drug Education Project. They spoke about the effects of drugs and alcohol on the developing teenage mind and shared strategies for risk minimization. They encouraged students to make informed and responsible choices. Our Social Action Captains and Committee organized a special International Women's Day lunchtime activity with a range of speakers on topics including the true meaning of feminism, inspiring women, understanding the pay gap, and why female empowerment is good for men. The optional Year 11 Shabbaton was well attended and gave students the opportunity to further strengthen their connection to Judaism, while the majority of our Year 10 students were involved in Hadracha leadership training this term and enjoyed their 3-day camp. Parts of the Gandel campus were transformed into Hogwarts as Scopus celebrated Purim in traditional style. Highlights included the very popular Women's Megillah reading and the Mishloach Manot swap amongst all students of the secondary school. Model Sedarim took place at all campuses over recent weeks as students prepared for Pesach. 11 brave secondary students cut or shaved their hair to raise funds for the Leukemia Foundation as part of the world's greatest shave, raising just over $13,000. Kol hakavod to all those who took part and to our social action captains for organizing and running the event. Our Year 9 Cambodia team are busy preparing for their trip next term, with lunchtime sessions learning about the history of Cambodia, as well as a practical workshop at Bunnings, learning how to use the tools they will need to assist local villagers in Siem Reap to build a house for a family in need. At the start of the term, we held our inaugural social function for Year 7 parents prior to the Year 7 information evening. It was an opportunity for parents of Year 7 to meet each other and to hear from the college leadership their head of year, and to meet their child's Mech teachers. The Year 9 Bridging the Gap program for 2019 was launched recently with students and residents from Emi Monash embarking on a year-long program aiming to overcome the intergenerational gap and forge strong bonds between younger and older people. Congratulations and thank you to our Parents Association volunteers on the highly successful Camp Out on the Skolnik event. This was sold out and was enjoyed by all. And at the end of term, we celebrated the exciting news that Scopus has taken the first step on what might be a long journey to moving our campus into the heart of the Caulfield community. And finally, I wish the Mount Scopus students, parents, staff, the entire Scopus community a Chag Kasher v'Sameach, a kosher and happy and meaningful Pesach. See you all next term.